Today's sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the outskirts of the nation's capital. It's Northwest Stadium in Landover, the home of the Commanders. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Seattle Seahawks and the Washington Commanders. Mike Tirico next to the great tight end, Greg Olsen. Glad you are joining us for this one. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Crazy. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. Right to the air goes Daniels. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they'll get about half of what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
Ball on the 35. Here comes a 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Liking 18.
Now a handoff, the tight end in the running game.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
Three plays in and a test. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for the first with Eckler. On 4th down, the Commanders going to send out their veteran Tress Way to punt. Rashid Shaheed back to return this one. Nowhere to run that time. Punt team got down there quickly, and they're going to stop him back inside the 10-yard line.
At their own 7-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw right away, here's Milrow. And the pressure, too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. Well, that's certainly a way to break a 0-0 ball game. A safety, first points on the board, and the lead is now the bizarre score of 2-0.
Well, Mike, I don't think anybody had that on their bingo card. I mean, for a safety to be the first points of a ball game is pretty uncommon, but a great job there by the defense, capitalizing on the field position and coming away with the 2.
And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there.
It's a gain of 23 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll go play action here with Daniel. He is hit before he can get rid of it, and down he goes. DeMarcus Lawrence in there to drop him as he records his 5th sack of the year.
Come on.
On 2nd down, it's Daniels. That's taken in. It's Austin Eckler. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Uh-oh. He's got the first down and more than that. And he will go all the way. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington. His 4th TD grab of the season. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first down 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Let's go now. Let's go, ladies. Dragon 60.
Burden, the man on the move. Now Milroe on first down. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front. There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
And he'll maneuver his way down to the 44. Quan Martin is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Get it. Got me lying.
On third down, Milroe. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Their own 20-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's the Arizona product that is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt. And a very elusive run there. He winds up gaining about 9 yards.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Now Daniels going to give this forward to the receiver. A very nice defensive play there. They'll let you complete passes if they're going to end up like that. It's a completion, but a loss of yardage. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Commanders with the early lead. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. Now a 3rd and 2.
65.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. To return, it's Shaheed. That could have broken for a bigger return, but as it is, nice job getting his offense a start out past the 30-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. That's to the rookie, the 5th-rounder, Torrey Horton. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd down and 2. Burton, the man on the move. From the shotgun, it's Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. His 6th touchdown now for the season. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will cut it to a 2-point lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. On the return, Noah Igbenogany. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Ready. Ready. 7 top Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, here's Daniel. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down at the 37. It's a gain of 10. That's enough for a quick 1st down.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
Let's go. Panther 11. Panther 11. Panther 80. Ready, ready.
On play action, Daniels. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Derek Hall in there to drop him as he registers sack number 4 on the season.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Daniel. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
Come on, come on. Set. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. There's Ertz. He's got him right side. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a 1st down.
Warriors 70. Get it. 70 Timberwolves.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. After after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
2 minutes to go. First half in a 2-point game. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10.
Ready? Panther 60. Panther.
Right back to Krosky Merritt. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go. 70 Rangers. 70 Cowboy 80. Go.
Now Daniels. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Top 19. 65 catch. 65 catch.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Ready?
Daniels with a give to Krosky Merritt, and he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 9-yard line.
Here we go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll throw with Daniels. Throw over the middle, and they can't connect. It's incomplete. Terry McLaurin, the intended target on that one. And it'll be third down.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
From the shotgun on third down, Daniels. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Krosky Merritt is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown.
You know, we spend so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Well, let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, I'll tell you what. Executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Corey Horton now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Get it.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And a nice game there on 1st down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. And with just 4 seconds left in the 1st half, a timeout is called.
Ready.
Here's 2nd and 2.
Come on, come on.
They'll keep it on the ground here again. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Pretty interesting 1st half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at 23-yard line.
Ready.
Milroe gonna look to run it himself. And look out there, upended at the line of scrimmage.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line. And for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run. There's no holes for the back to find. And all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Mustang 19.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Milroe. He's got a man. That's Portland. The rookie for Alabama on target there. It is a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milroe. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense.
Can't ask for much more. On the screen, they gain 19 yards and a 1st down.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far, and that's only his 1st catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going, so we'll see if that's the case here.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd down.
Warrior 70. Dragon 60.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Seattle.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
65, Cat, 65.
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. He's got a man. Take it in for 2. And we are all tied here in the third quarter.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback. And the ball's coming out to the 35.
35-yard line.
Come on. 60 Eagles. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Daniels now on first down. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike, and I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
19 Lions. Buffalo 18. 18 Pioneer.
Play action. Here's Daniels. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10.
Cup 19. Cup 19.
Throwing now. Daniel. Trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked off by Nick Emanwari.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball.
Let's go now. Cougar 19. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. Once again, it's Walker. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in him.
The RPO. That one is complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. That is going to set up an interesting 4th down decision.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
He'll try and throw for it with Milrow. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. That one caught. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. That is 2nd touchdown of the game. This one number 7 on the year. Myers. Good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7.
Commanders 15. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And this one sent all the way over the back line. No thought of putting this in the landing area. So it'll come out per the new rule to the 35-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Jeff, let's go.
On first down, Daniels. Pass taken in by McCoy. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and we're able to convert.
And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
It's possible they could have tried to be a little bit more aggressive on second down, knowing they had 3rd and inches in their back pocket. But I don't think anyone's going to complain. Pick up the first down, extend the drive, see if you can go score.
Now Daniels throwing on first and 10. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. Sometimes he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 16-yard pickup on that one. First down, Washington. From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. From the 33, here's 2nd and 6.
60 Bobcats, 60. Viking 18. Ready.
Daniels gonna throw again. Forced out wide. Off he goes.
When you find yourself trailing here late in the game, decision-making is critical. Not only is he able to extend the drive by picking up the first down with his legs, great job by the quarterback understanding, get out of bounds, stop the clock, save as much time as possible as they try to make a comeback.
To throw is Daniels on first and 10. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and
Check,
9.
check.
At the 16-yard line.
Up the middle, Dowski Merritt. And he will score! Jabari Krosky Merritt, touchdown Commanders. He's got another one. His 2nd touchdown of the evening. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, set. Ready. Nice.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. on the 27. Here's second down and 3.
Here we go. Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther all 80. Panther Street, Panther Street.
Burden, the man on the move.
Steady.
This one, back forward on the pop pass. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line. On third down, Milrow. This is intercepted. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you. Sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw. So the hope is, when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
On second down, Derek Hall. He gets in to record his second sack of the game, number 4 on the season.
If there's one positive remaining, it's the fact that they're still in scoring position, but with the way they've been able to move the ball down here in the red zone, they're thinking 6, but after that last sack, their chances of converting here for a touchdown have gotten a lot more difficult.
70 Lions, Dragon 60. Ready.
Daniels now going to look to throw. This is intercepted, and the Seahawks are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line.
And at this point in the game, Mike, we all know one play can be the difference between winning and losing. And now after that poor throw, we'll see, can they capitalize on this extra possession that they just stole?
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 19 Lions. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Go.
Milrow from his own end zone, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigbo. And he can't hang on through the contact, incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On the handoff, this is Walker. Room to run, past the 15. Room up the sideline at the 45. Down the sideline to the 20. And they're not going to run him down. He goes all the way. 99 yards. Touchdown, Seattle. Myers now to add the PAT. His kick is good. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this fourth quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. Returning is Igbenogany. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go, set. 70 Timberwolves.
A run to begin the drive, and it's Krosky Merritt. Room to run at the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first and 10, here's Daniel. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Throwing on second down. Daniel. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
I can tell you from firsthand experience, Mike, that is a lonely and long jog back to the huddle. I mean, you're an inch away from being the hero with a deep touchdown. Instead, you let it go through your fingertips, and you got to come back to the huddle and try again.
And it looks like he's going to have a first down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. Forced out wide. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. Run over at center, that's Krosky Merritt. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
1 yard gain. Brings up second
and before the snap, we have a whistle. And this could very well be a false start. Now, on second and long.
Buffalo 18. Tag. Go.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Nick Imanwari.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Forced to his right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. They get the conversion on 3rd down. It was a gain of 27. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. It'll be Smith and Jigba bringing it in. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line.
27 yards. That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
60 Vices, 60 Vices. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
On 1st down, it's Milrow. To the goal line and in. Elijah Arroyo. Touchdown, Seattle. Now the point after try from Myers.
For the extra point.
He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter.
22.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Returning is Igbenogany. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 21.
come up for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Trap 60. Trap.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards.
Let's go now.
They'll throw with Daniel. Now pass deep from McLaurin. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. Now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Important spot here for the Commanders as they will go for 2. The air again is Daniels. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on a 2-point conversion.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
Ready? Panthers, Buffalo 18.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. That's complete. It's JSN. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
18, Pioneer. Ready,
From the gun, it's Milrow. This is caught. He's got it. And they tack 2 more onto their lead.
Commanders 30. Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Returning is Igbenogany. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
Washington takes over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Come back. Tag. Cougar 19. 19 Lion.
Throwing is Daniel. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked up by Nick Imanwari. And good running on the return. That'll help him out. Has the ball right around the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
The defense can stop it twice more as the kneel down comes. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. Good night from just outside our nation's capital.
my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my haters. Lyrics can't hear it no more. Stand up to the man, can't fear him no more. Sonogram don't feel it no more. You were driving a minute but can't steer it no more. Riding away but now you're chilling on shore. What's the use of being rich when your inside's poor? Magic this, what you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see sore. Life done slowed you down, your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds, it's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up. Like overseas, you're fed up. You feel alive like you can't have enough. You probably feel paralyzed if you ain't had a buck. You still feel paralyzed, the bucks and track. Friends is having kids, ain't adding up. What's the use of having a world with no love? What's the use of having a light with no plug? What's the use of ingredients with no sauce? What's the use of the physical with no source? We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. We flared up, flared up, flared up, flared up. Light it up, light it up, light it up, light it up. Hold up, y'all gotta pump my taste. Hold up, y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up, we mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up, mine also dangerous. Hold up, y'all talk outrageous. Hold up, don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up, got that touch my savior. Hold up, give me that touch with my haters.
Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back.
Fall like yellow on leaves. Ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me. Blowing a coffee, to sleep. You weak, chic. The web look at the boots, fleet. Headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back.
I only like bad, but a thick, it's a big, it's a no, so long as she get really. And I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Run it, then we on track. But you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. You see J that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be with a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it.
Fall back here, get back. Fall back here, get back. Back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, doo-doo-doo. Fall back here, get back, back. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back, 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 back. Fall back, 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 back. Fall back here, get back.
up now. Here's an update. I'm a real snob. I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the funny on my steak. I'm finna give her a good shot with my case. She want the Mew Mew. She want the Eastside. How much it costed? Like an Andre. I spent a band on a that band-aid. Thinking I missed, baby, is a mistake. I got 12 months, but I need an extra one. You wouldn't know a rep if you're next to one. It's young, I mean it, baby, I ain't like the rest of them. She a fanatic for that dun. Yeah, new house in the hills. Fine, waiting for me down in Brazil. 5, had to go on for the kill. It's 5 plus 8, you know the deal. It's a skinny leg legend. Oregonian, it's hard to meet a Fevin. I might grow me a gut like my dad. My folks want grandkids really bad. So baby, do you wanna be a mini baby mama? Yeah, our kids could be East African, or they could be an accident. How you rap like that's what they asking him. I was poor and I'm black, so I'm taxing them. Just a couple reparations that I factor in. We saw the Toyota Ethiopians, yeah, but I'm on right now. I wanna stop and get down. A lot of rain in my life I found, so please shut the pipe down. I need that.
As an immigrant who came into this country, adapting it every day, the language barrier, the culture barrier, everything, but you have to face it. I've been working my butt off, you know?
I was named after my grandfather, so I can't put shame to the name I'm proud of. If they it up correct, them treat your family with honor. I don't care if it's easy for the barista, I promise. Yeah, me and my dad on the beach, he passed it to my sis while our toes touch the sea. I hope you hatin', get to do the same thing. Success don't suck, what sucks is wondering. 730 days and 32 new